welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. My name is Boomy. Thank you for watching, my lovelies. Right, today guys, very super exciting. So today I'm going to be making and trying for the first time one of America's most popular desserts, pecan pie. Yes, it's time. So I'm very excited, if you can't tell. So yeah, that's what we're going to be making today, guys. And if I could ask you to like and subscribe to this channel, that would be amazing. Thank you, my lovelies. Now, come and see. Okay, guys, just quickly. So I'm going to be making a pecan pie today. So I really wanted to use a Kent Rawlins recipe because, as you guys may know, I use an awful lot of Kent Rawlins recipes. They are amazing. But the only recipe for pecan pie I could find from him was a pecan cream pie, and there wasn't any in any of his cookbooks that I have. So I didn't know if a pecan cream pie is the same as a pecan pie. I didn't want to take the risk. I have used his amazing pastry crust recipe. That's going to be the crust for today. But for the filling, thank you for so many of you that have reached out and sent me recipes for pecan pies. So I've looked at a lot of them, and they do tend to be quite similar. The recipe that I'm going to be following today is from Sally's Baking Addiction, which I use so many of her recipes. It's an amazing site. So that is the one I'm going to be following today. Like I said though, I was finding that a lot of the recipes are kind of similar, and then there's only a few little interchangeable things here and there. So yes, that is the recipe we are using today. Thank you very much, David, for sending in the bowls, and thank you to everyone for all of the bowls. For anyone who doesn't understand the context there, the last time I made puppy chow, I did not realise how much it was going to make, and yes, I am short of a big bowl, but I'm not any longer. So thank you very much, my lovelies. Thank you for sending those in. So I'm just going to pop there because as we are talking, or as I'm talking to you rather, I've got my pecans roasting in the oven. Okay, everybody, these are my pecans and they are about to be put into the oven just to be toasted. I'm probably going to toast them for about like kind of 7 minutes-ish. I don't want to overdo it or anything. There's roughly about 250 grams of pecans there as well. So in they go. One of a few tips that y'all have given me, so thank you very much. Yeah, I totally agree as well. Like roasting nuts, it kind of like heightens the flavour, and the texture I think is, it's a lot better. So I'm just going to get those out of the oven. There we are. After about 7 minutes of roasting, they've just started creating this lovely nutty caramelly aroma, so I think they are done. Now I'm going to let those cool down ever so slightly before I start chopping them. So I'm going to keep, so I believe I'm doing this the right way. I want to keep so many of them whole because they look really pretty. And I'm going to rough chop and then finely chop, maybe, I don't know, maybe split it into thirds. So I want a kind of variation on the sizes of them. So that is what I'm going to do. Now I've pre-measured out a lot of my ingredients to save a little bit of time and make these videos a little bit snappier. But let me know, guys, if you prefer a little bit more of a cook along, or yeah. And I can't reduce the amount of time that I talk because you know what I'm like. I just talk. I talk and talk and talk. Right. So okay, I'm letting those cool down for a second. And while they are cooling down, actually, guys, I'm going to start preheating my skillet, my cast iron skillet. So I'm going to be using that for my pecan pie. So I've put a little bit of butter into my 10-inch skillet. My pie crust, like I say, Kent Rawlins' fabulous recipe. It's chilling in the fridge, so that should be ready to roll out shortly. Right, okie dokie, these are out, these are cooled down. Oh, I just want to show you guys. So here is my pastry crust, all ready to go. Like I say, it's Kent Rawlins' recipe. I have made this a few times. I've used it for my pumpkin pie, delicious, and the sweet potato pie, amazing. So I've made this a fair few times now, so I'm quite confident, this is a really tasty pie crust. There is apple cider vinegar in it to kind of make it flakier and a bit more tender, a bit better to work with. So yes, used it before, love the recipe. This is what I'm going to be using. I'll just put that to the side and give these pecans a bit of a chop. So I'm going to put about 2/3 on the board. I'll keep a few more whole back actually. Now normally I wouldn't do that, however I've seen so many lovely pictures of pecan pies, and it just looks really pretty, doesn't it? So I do want that nice aesthetic there. So just give them a bit of a rough chop. Right, okay guys, so I'm happy with that. I think there's, you know, a good variation of finely chopped, rough chop, whole. So there we go. That is the pecans. Now, I'm sure many of you will notice that I'm not going to put any bourbon, any alcohol in this pie. And I'll tell you for why. Because I'm going to try the OG pie. I want to try the original pecan pie. And then, you know, variations come next, and it's a good excuse to have to make another one. I did catch Halftime Noel and his dad when they were making a pecan pie. They did use some Jim Beams. They put some bourbon in theirs. And while I'm sure that tastes lovely, I'm going to try the original. And we're not massive drinkers in this house, so, you know. Right, there we are. So the skillet is nearly heated. So I've read it needs to be heated to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. That would be very, very hot. So I'm just going to check that. All right, so the skillet is heated to the right temperature. I'm just going to take it off. Or at least it would if I had the handle. Whoop. Safely putting it on a cooling tray. I cannot tell you how many times I have put this directly onto like a tea towel and see if is it this one? Oh, I think it's the other one. Scorched, just burns right through them. Yeah. We learn. Right, okay guys, I'm going to let that cool ever so slightly. And I'm going to sort out my pastry. So I made this last night and I've had it chilling overnight in the fridge. I'm pretty sure half of this would be ample for my 10-inch skillet. So I might have some left over. Oh no, it's stuck a little teeny weeny bit. There we go, free that up. There we are. Now I've used my good old-fashioned Kent Rollins recipe and his method of rolling it over the rolling pin, ready to unravel, I guess, over the pastry case. So I'm not going to touch that anymore. Right, okie dokie. Budge over, guys. Right. Yeah. Definitely could easily do 2 pies with this. Although, so we're going for a rustic look with this pie. Which is excellent because it means I don't have to crimp or worry about the pie looking beautiful. Oh, quick, hot, 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 hot. The weight of the overhanging pastry is going to make it crack, so I'm just going to cut these a little bit. Ceramic baking beads. I love these things. They are so handy. Don't make the mistake of using them without baking paper though. Been there, done that. Right, okay. My oven has been preheating and I've set it to, it's about 170 degrees. We've got a fan oven here though, so I've got it set a little bit less because, you know, I don't want to overcook it. So let's pop it in. Hi, Bento. Right, guys, okay, so these are my ingredients that I'm going to make up now for the mix itself. So we've got melted butter. How much melted butter was that? That was 1/4 cup. So I'm just letting that cool down slightly so I don't want it to scramble the eggs. So that's cooling. We've got 1/4 cup. No, we haven't. We've got 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar here. We will have 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. And we will have, once I measure it out, 1 cup of dark corn syrup. Yum, yum, yum. And 3 large eggs. Oh, and in this bowl here we have got half a teaspoon of kosher salt and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, moving on. Right, next guys, we're going to make the mix while that pie crust is blind baking. So we've got our 3 large eggs. And super easy, we're just going to combine all of these ingredients. We're going to whisk them all together. And then I'm going to arrange my chopped pecans. And then I'm going to pour it over the pecans. I'm going to do it slowly. That's another tip I've had from y'all, thank you. So arrange the pecans all nicely in the pie crust and then add it slowly, and then hopefully it won't disrupt that nice little pattern that we're going to have going on there. I mean, you know, it's going to get eaten away, but I would like it to look pretty. So let's give these a mix. Our cinnamon and kosher salt. And our sugar. I love pecans. I love cinnamon. I love pecans. What is not to love about this pie? Have you ever met anyone that doesn't like pecan pie? Is that a thing? Do those people exist? I would always say it's like pizza here in the UK. I mean, I've never met a single person who doesn't like pizza. There's just certain foods that, you know, everybody loves. So I'm going to measure out my vanilla. And we have 1 teaspoon, 1 and a half. Here we go. And a whole cup of syrup. Right. Glug, 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 glug. It's got the same consistency as golden syrup. Oh gosh, it's burning through the bottle. Actually, I think it's slightly less viscous than golden syrup. Bit more, don't be stingy. There we are. In we go. I'm going to scrape that down. I don't want to miss any of that syrupy goodness. There we go. There you go, all in there, fellas. I don't know if you've noticed this. I can't tolerate having sticky hands. I don't mind why you're mixing something, but they don't stay sticky for long. I have to wipe them. Maybe it's from having kids. I don't know. Right, give this all a whisk. So I've seen in a few different videos of people making pecan pie. There seems to be a bit of variation in the colour of the mix at this point, but I'm assuming that's the difference between using dark corn syrup and light corn syrup. Is that right? So I like the dark caramelized taste of like brown sugar, etc. So I've opted for the dark corn syrup. But what's your preference, guys? Let me know. Okay, everybody, so I've tried to arrange some of the whole pecans in what may have maybe been like a clock face kind of design. Sure, it's okay. Let's see how long it stays looking like that. I've got a feeling the batter is gonna completely change what that looks like, but we'll see. Right, okay, pecans have been arranged. Let's pour the batter all over it. We're going to go slowly. Let's see. It might look. It hasn't moved them too much, actually. It smells heavenly. It smells so tasty. It smells sugary. It smells cinnamon. Smells sweet. Oh, that caramel smell from the pecans is just delicious. Right, okay. Scrape down any of those last bits. Right. I think that's pretty even. Yeah, okay. Whew, fingers crossed, guys. Right, this is going to go in the oven. Like I say, on my oven, it's about 160 degrees. Celsius, because it's a fan oven. Yeah, Wish me luck. Away we go. Yeah, so this is a bit of a long bake, isn't it, guys? It's like it's in the oven for like a whole 60 minutes. I'm going to check it after 45. Just to see. In fact, I might check it after the first 20. I'm a little bit concerned maybe the crust is going to cook a little bit quicker than the filling because I've decided to blind bake my pastry. Not a big deal. I don't know if anyone noticed from the image of my pie then. I was going for a rustic look. I did end up cutting those the pie crust off the top. And I'll tell you why I did it, because the pastry started, the weight of it on the top started weighing it down and it cracked it and it didn't look the best. So we've got an eaten edge. It's not the end of the world. Right, guys, the pie is in the oven and I will catch up with you in an hour. Oh my gosh, guys, it's out of the oven. It's ready to try. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing. What do you think? Oh. Okay, guys, here we are. What do you think? Honestly, it smells absolutely fantastic. It's really, really cinnamony, and it's got this caramelized smells. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try a piece now. So should I wait for it to cool down before I cut a piece, or I don't know? Is like, will it firm up a little bit more? You know what? I can't help myself. I'm gonna have to tuck into it right now. Cut in there. So I was a little bit concerned about the pastry catching, with it being such a long bake. No problem with it whatsoever. I didn't have to put any tin foil or anything around around the crust. It was just perfect. It's really easy. It's really straightforward. Ooh. So the texture of it, I don't know what I was expecting the texture to be like. It's not firm, is it? It's still kind of a bit gooey. And that's the best thing you can say about anything like this. It's still gooey. Oh, yeah, okay. It's very soft. Pop it on the plate. Oh, the first slice is always the most ugly one. It's always the hardest. Come out of there. Oh, it's just falling apart. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have waited for it to firm up a little bit. I can't help myself, guys. I want to try it. It smells delicious. There we go. Pop a piece there. Now, I have made this lovely cream to go on top of it as well. I have made this to go with sweet potato pie and the pumpkin pie. So it's Kent Rawlins whipped cream. It's got a bit of brown sugar in it and allspice, and it's absolutely amazing. We love it in this house. So I'm going to put a dollop on top of there. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Right, I'm just going to get a fork. Ooh. Right. Move that over there. Right, here we go. What do you think, guys? Yeah, I definitely should have waited for this to cool down, I think, but I just want to try it when it's nice and warm. What do you think? Is that like, rate my pecan pie? Right, okay. Ooh, I'm going to try that piece that was so nice and gooey from the middle. It's not going to burn my mouth, is it? Ooh, yes, it would have. So yeah, it's hot. Oh, it smells absolutely amazing. I know I don't need to tell our viewers from the US how amazing it smells, because duh, you guys eat this quite often, I imagine. Oh, just imagine smelling it. Okay, please don't burn my mouth. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, the texture of the nuts. They're so buttery. And oh my gosh, well, I know I love that flaky pie crust. Oh my gosh, it's just so gooey. And it's nicely salted. Like, I love salted caramel, or, you know, that kick of salt in desserts. So that is absolutely amazing. Oh, they're so soft. I'm surprised at how buttery it is. It's so tasty. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I'm going to get more of the crust. I'm just going to end up eating all of this on camera, guys. That is... I wholeheartedly understand why that is so popular in the US. What would you say? What would you say is the most iconic dessert of the USA? Like apple pie? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I can give it 13 out of 10. So, guys, I'm just gonna have to get Dave to try this, because every year in work they do like a Thanksgiving day, so he gets pecan pie in work. I mean, I don't know how close it is to this. We'll have to ask him. But I've always been very, very jealous, because I always miss out. So he's probably the more qualified pecan pie judge in this house. So I'll have to get Dave to see what he reckons of this. Okay, pecan pie connoisseur. You're gonna have to try it and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Yeah. I imagine it does firm up once it cools down, but I like that it's kind of a little bit gooey.
That is really good.
It's so tasty, isn't it? How does it compare to the one that you have in work? Is it like that?
No.
Is the texture similar, or?
No, not really.
What about the pie crust?
No.
Because I've never had. So any pastries or tarts or pies that we have in the UK, totally different to the pie crust. It's I've never had a pastry or anything like it. So we love it. But yeah, a lot of our desserts just don't have that kind of texture, the flakiness.
Yeah, that is delicious.
Leave some for Max. He's gonna eat it all. Okay, right. I'm gonna get Max. Okay. Well, you know, we've kept most of the slice since it's been ravaged by Dave. Right. Okay, Max. This is pecan pie. Yeah. Okay. Do you wanna try it? Go for that bit there. I've given you some more cream. David, all the cream. It is super nice, to be fair. The cream and the pecan pie. Okay. Everyone that kind of tries it has this immediate pause for like a second or two. Oh, straight in for another bite. What do you think of? I know you already like the cream. What do you think of the filling?
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm not really a nut fan, but it's really nice.
That's true. So Max isn't overly keen on nuts. So that's a good win. That's a big win.
Yeah.
What do you think of the pie crust? We have had it before. It's the same one as the sweet potato pie and the pumpkin pie.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely and flaky and spiced with that allspice. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, what would you rate out of 10?
8.9.
An 8.9. Okay, that's pretty high for you. I said 13.
You always do.
No, I normally say 12. At this point, guys, the bigger challenge might actually be finding an American dish or an American recipe that I don't actually like. I think that might be the bigger challenge.
I like all of them.
I love all of them. We love all of them. We haven't actually found anything that we don't like.
Yeah.
And we're making some more puppy chow, I think, as well.
But the puppy chow is nice.
Delicious. Right, guys. Well, we've got one child here. The other one isn't currently here.
She'll be here in a bit.
Do you think she might be here in a bit?
Yeah.
If not, that's a bye for us, from me and Max, and Dave is somewhere. So
Bye.
guys, yeah. Oh my gosh, rate my pecan pie. How did I do? I think next time I'll try it with a little bit of booze in. See what that does. Oh yeah, Max is pulling a face.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies, and I'll see you on the next time.
Ah.
Bye. I don't know why I said see you on the next time. That sounds a bit